Does Kagurabachi realistically have a chance to carry the next generation of anime? I know it might sound crazy, but hear me out for a minute. Like I said, it's going to sound crazy, but realistically, it's going to be going up against Dandadan, Boruto, Chainsaw Man, Gachiakuta, and Sakamoto Days. With saying that, I know it's not going up against any slouches, and some of these haven't even been animated yet, including Kagurabachi. So for the ones that aren't animated, we're going strictly off the manga story so far. When it comes to Sakamoto Days, the diehard manga readers have been telling me, just wait until this gets animated, it's going to shut it down, it's going to break the internet. And here we are, it's been animated, and to be honest with you, it's a little lackluster. That's just my opinion though. In the first episode, it had some nice parts that had me saying, okay, I see the vision, I see where this could go. The trailer was fire. But just like when I used to show the trailer to my dad when I was a kid, he'd be like, why even want to go watch the movie? You just saw the best parts of the movie in the trailer. Next, we're moving on to one that I think could really give it a run for its money in Boruto. And no, I'm not talking about the original in Boruto. I'm talking about Two Blue Vortex. The reason I'm not including Boruto Act 1 is because we know it was filler city, and more often than not, it felt like they blew the budget on one episode and the rest of the animation was just mediocre. My expectations for Two Blue Vortex, it might be a little bit too high, but I'm expecting the animation to be chef's kiss all the way through. And I'm praying to the Lord, whatever you believe in, that it's not going to be filler city because hopefully they let the manga get far enough ahead before they start animating again. This one's just going to be my ignorant opinion. I think Kagurabachi's going to clear Gachiakuta. Please forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. And the main reason I'm saying Kagurabachi clears this easily is just because when I was reading the manga, bruh, I could not get into it. Prior to reading it, I did just get caught up on Dandadan, so that could be part of it, but it just was not for me. I might have to go back. Let me know. Now we're going to talk about one of my personal favorites, Chainsaw Man. This was one of those mangas that I hopped on right as chapter 1 dropped, and I was immediately hooked. So when I originally heard that it was getting animated, I was so hyped. And boy, oh boy, was I pleasantly surprised when that animation quality was top tier. I was so disappointed that the Blu-ray sales in Japan were low, so that's why we haven't gotten season 2 yet, or at least that's what I read in an article, so correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I really hope to see this one come back soon. Hopefully, after the movie later this year, we'll get some info on season 2, but until then, we can just hope. I really think this will give Kagurabachi a run for its money. Now, the one that I know everyone's been waiting for, Dandadan. This manga was one that I hopped on late, and man, when I started reading it, I had to binge read that whole series. Then the anime was announced, and personally, I thought to myself, it can't be as good as the manga. I don't think they'll be able to recreate it. And when I tell you that I was wrong, my brother, I was dead wrong. I went and saw the first couple episodes in theaters where they had interviews with the mangaka, and it was just peak. And do we even have to talk about episode 7 of Dandadan? Real tears. Real tears. So to answer the initial question, can Kagurabachi lead the new gen? I personally think it has a great chance to. The only problems I'm seeing are the pacing. And the only problem I have with the pacing is sometimes it feels like it's a little bit too fast. It keeps you engaged. But what that does for the story is it makes it end a little quicker. So I'm expecting Kagurabachi to be about a 200 chapter manga. I hope it proves me wrong and it goes a lot longer than that. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And also, I finally caved and bought one of these stupid little wireless mics. Let me know if you hear a difference or if you just want me to go back to the old school headphones. But that's only if you made it this far in the video. Peace.